Stop, don't scroll. Right now, something bigger than you is happening. What I'm about to say is not entertainment. It's not coincidence. It's not random. This is a message. A message that 99% of people will never hear. A message only the chosen ever receive. And somehow, you made it here. Listen closely. Your soul is going to feel this. Your heart is going to pulse faster. Your spirit will recognize the truth before your mind understands it. Because this, right here, right now, is the moment your destiny wakes up. You're not watching this by accident. You didn't click this randomly. You were pulled here. Something or someone has been guiding you, watching you, preparing you. Chosen One, November 29th, is not a normal day. It is a divine trigger point, a spiritual alarm clock, a cosmic checkpoint written into your life path before you ever took your first breath. Today, a gate opens in the unseen world. A gate only the awakened, the sensitive, the spiritually marked can feel. And you are one of them. If your heart suddenly tightened, if your breathing shifted just now, good. That means this message is for you. Because today, God is preparing you for a massive life upgrade. Not a small blessing, not a simple improvement, not a tiny shift. No, I'm talking about a radical transformation, a breakthrough so huge. Your enemies won't understand how it happened. Your family will call it unbelievable. Your old life will fade like a distant memory. You're entering a season where the impossible becomes normal, where the supernatural becomes natural, where everything that was blocked suddenly opens. But before this miracle hits, God sends warnings, signals, spiritual notifications. 8 of them. 8 powerful supernatural signs. 8 markers that your life is about to flip from struggle to strength, from waiting to winning, from pressure to purpose. And most people miss them. They ignore the whispers. They overlook the clues. They sabotage their own breakthrough because they don't recognize the signs. But you won't. You're here. You're listening. You're aligned with this exact moment in time. And if even one of these signs has appeared in your life recently, then brace yourself. Your next chapter will shock you, bless you, elevate you, and rewrite your entire destiny. Everything you've been feeling, everything you've been struggling with, everything that's been falling apart is about to make sense. But be warned, sign number 1 is the scariest, the most intense, the one that only the truly chosen ever experience. And if you felt it, your transformation has already begun. You, yes, you, the one watching this right now, you've been feeling something, haven't you? A pull you can't explain, a pressure you can't ignore, a quiet storm rising inside your spirit. Because November 29th is not a normal day. It's a spiritual checkpoint, a moment written into your destiny before you were even born. And the fact that your eyes landed here is no accident. It's the universe whispering, it's time. You're entering a season of divine elevation, a life upgrade so powerful, your enemies will call it impossible. But God calls it promised. And before this shift arrives, you must recognize the 8 miracle signs. Let's begin. Lately, something inside you has been shifting. Quietly, suddenly, unexplainably. You feel restless, disconnected, uneasy, even when nothing is wrong. It's like your soul is pacing inside your chest, like your spirit is awake while the world sleeps. And deep down, you know something is coming. You can't sit still. You can't pretend everything is normal. You can't ignore the pull inside your heart. This feeling isn't random. It isn't emotional. It isn't psychological. It's spiritual. This is the disruption. The first sign that God is preparing to shift your entire life. You feel irritated by things that used to comfort you. You feel detached from people you used to run toward. You feel done without knowing why. And yet, you can't explain it to anyone. Because how do you describe a storm that isn't outside you, but inside you? How do you explain a fire burning within when you don't even see the flames? You just feel the heat, the pressure, the tension, that tight feeling in your chest, that sudden heaviness before sleep, that urge to move, change, break patterns. That's not anxiety, it's alignment. Your spirit is rejecting the old frequency. Your soul is outgrowing the old version of you. Your destiny is calling you into the next chapter, and your comfort zone can't come with you. So God disturbs your comfort, not to punish you, but to prepare you. When God is about to elevate you, He does not let you stay comfortable. He does not let you stay blind. He does not let you stay small. He shakes your peace. He shakes your surroundings. He shakes your inner world until you can no longer pretend that you were meant to stay where you are. That restlessness is divine disruption. You feel like you're being stretched, pushed, pulled. One moment you feel excited. The next moment you feel heavy. Then suddenly you feel nothing. It's confusing, right? It feels like you're falling apart, but in reality, you're falling into place. Every chosen one experiences this. Every chosen one feels this inner earthquake before a breakthrough. Every chosen one is pushed out of their old life before stepping into the new. Think about it. Why would your soul suddenly become uncomfortable in a life you've lived for years? Why would your peace disappear without a clear reason? Why would your inner world start whispering, move, grow, change? Because something bigger than you is happening behind the scenes. God is shifting things, aligning things, removing things, rebuilding things. And your spirit feels the vibrations before your eyes see the evidence. The restlessness is not chaos, it's construction. The uneasiness is not fear, it's preparation. The disconnect is not emptiness, it's elevation. You're not losing your mind, you're losing your limitations. You're not breaking down, you're breaking open. You're not becoming unstable, you're becoming unstoppable. And now, here's the twist. The part most people never understand. The part that separates the chosen from the ordinary. That restlessness you're feeling, it's not a warning. It's a summoning. It's God calling you forward, calling you upward, calling you into the life you were born to live. That discomfort is your invitation. Your spirit is being instructed. Your destiny is being awakened. You feel restless because your next chapter is already prepared, and your soul can sense it. You are growing out of old environments, old friendships, old habits, old mindsets. You're being spiritually upgraded. You're being emotionally rewired. You're being mentally reset. You're shedding who you were to become who you're meant to be. This is why you can't sleep the same, why you can't think the same, why you can't pretend everything is okay, why you feel like a stranger to your old self. This is the divine disruption, the first miracle sign, the first indicator that God is pulling you into your breakthrough. And if you've been experiencing this deep, unsettling restlessness, then hear me carefully. Your elevation is already in motion. Type your truth. Claim your spirit. Let the universe hear your voice. Type, I feel this. If your spirit has been unusually restless lately, People have been disappearing from your life, haven't they? People ghost you. Friends fade. Relationships crumble. You wake up one day and realize the people you thought would stay forever vanished without a reason. It hurts. It confuses you. It breaks something inside your chest. You replay the memories. You question your worth. You wonder what you did wrong. But hear me clearly, chosen one, you did nothing wrong. This separation isn't rejection. It's divine surgery. You are being cut free from what cannot rise with you, disconnected from what would have held you back, protected from what you cannot see. Every chosen soul goes through a season of isolation, a season where God starts removing people, quietly, suddenly, without warning. It feels cruel. It feels lonely. It feels personal. But in reality, it's supernatural protection. God heard conversations you didn't hear. He saw actions you never saw. He felt intentions you didn't feel. And instead of letting you walk blindly into betrayal, delay, or destruction, He pulled them out of your life. You think they left you, but truthfully, God removed them. Every soul that exits your life in this season does not leave by accident. It's calculated, it's timed, it's divinely orchestrated. There are people who were only meant to be part of your story, not your destiny. They were chapters, not the whole book. And now that your next chapter is being written, those characters no longer fit. You've changed. Your spirit has elevated. Your frequency has shifted. And when your frequency rises, the wrong people fall away. You stop matching their energy. You stop tolerating their excuses. You stop feeding their comfort. You outgrow conversations, environments, relationships, and mindsets. Suddenly you feel alone, empty, disconnected. But listen, this loneliness is not abandonment. It is transition. You are being moved from one level to another, shifted from one season to the next, prepared for people who will understand your worth, respect your purpose, and support your destiny. But until they arrive, the old connections must die. Let me tell you something deep, something most people never understand. Separation comes before elevation. The people who left were blocking your growth. The ones who ghosted you were draining your spirit. The ones who betrayed you were delaying your blessing. God doesn't take people away to hurt you. He removes them to bless you. And here's the part that will shake you. The people leaving your life aren't a loss. They're making space. Space for new friendships. Space for soul-aligned relationships. Space for mentors who elevate you. Space for partners who truly see you. Space for the divine connections God has prepared for you. You can't hold on to what's familiar and still receive what's destined. You can't cling to what used to be and step into what's. You can't stay attached to people who are assigned to your past when God is trying to lead you into your future. So, yes, it hurts. Yes, it shocks you. Yes, it breaks your heart. But hear this with every fiber of your soul. The separation is sacred. It's not the end, it's the beginning. You are not losing people. You are losing limitations. You are not being abandoned. You are being aligned. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. The people walking away are not a curse. They are confirmation. Confirmation that you are leveling up. Confirmation that your spirit is rising. Confirmation that your destiny is being cleared of dead weight. You don't need people who drain you. You don't need people who doubt you. You don't need people who fear your growth. You need people who lift you, who push you, who celebrate you, who grow with you. And God will send them. the moment you release those who were never meant to stay. So breathe. Let go. Stop chasing who walked away. Stop reopening closed doors. Stop bleeding for people who wouldn't even bandage you. Your separation is your elevation. Your isolation is your initiation. And your loneliness is the birthplace of your transformation. Comment, "I release them," if you've been losing people unexpectedly. You've noticed it, haven't you? The moment you decide to grow, the moment you choose a higher path, the moment your spirit rises, suddenly everything around you starts breaking. When you're close to elevation, war breaks out around you. One day things are calm, and the next day everything hits at once. Delays, breakdowns, financial blocks, emotional exhaustion, unexpected setbacks, random arguments, old wounds reopening. It feels like life is turning against you. It feels like everything is collapsing at the worst possible time. And deep inside your chest, you feel this heavy pressure that you can't explain. Let me tell you the truth, most people never hear. You're not crazy, you're not cursed, you're not unlucky. You're under spiritual attack. And the reason is simple, you're getting close. When a chosen one approaches a breakthrough, the invisible world reacts first. This is not just bad luck, this is resistance. The closer you get to what God has prepared for you, the louder the enemy becomes. You face sudden obstacles, not because you're weak, but because you're becoming powerful. You face unexpected problems, not because you're failing, but because you're rising. You face emotional heaviness, not because you're broken, but because your spirit is shifting dimensions. Every chosen soul goes through this moment, a season where invisible forces try desperately to stop them. You start feeling tired for no reason. Your motivation disappears, your confidence shakes, your plans fall apart. You think it's coincidence, but it's not. This sudden chaos means your blessing is nearer than ever before. Let me say this again, so your soul hears it. It feels like an attack, because it is. You are being attacked because you are becoming unstoppable. You are being targeted because you are stepping into your purpose. You are being challenged because what's coming is too important to lose. The enemy doesn't fight the weak, he fights the rising. The enemy doesn't attack the lost, he attacks the chosen. The enemy doesn't distract those with no future, he distracts those with a destiny. And guess what? You've been feeling pressure lately. You've been feeling heaviness. You've been feeling overwhelmed. That's the sign. That's the signal. That's the confirmation. You're getting close to the moment your life upgrades. But here's the twist. The attack is not the danger. The attack is the announcement. Resistance is not a sign to stop. It's a sign to push harder. The sudden obstacles are not proof you're failing. They are proof you're ascending. Your spirit is carrying new power. Your mind is expanding. Your vibration is rising. Your path is clearing. And the closer you get, the more the unseen world panics. That's why everything starts breaking. That's why everything becomes heavy. That's why everything feels chaotic. You are crossing the border between your old life and your divine destiny. And the closer you get to that border, the more the enemy tries to pull you back. But hear this clearly, an attack never comes unless a blessing is near. Pressure comes before promotion. Chaos comes before clarity. Darkness comes before dawn. You are not being destroyed. You are being prepared. You are not being blocked. You are being positioned. You are not being punished. You are being sharpened. Every obstacle you're facing right now is shaping you into who you must become to handle what's coming. You can't level up with a weak spirit. You can't walk into destiny with old habits. You can't receive a blessing with a fearful mind. So God allows the pressure, not to break you, but to build you. Every delay is protection. Every breakdown is redirection. Every closed door is training. Every rough day is strengthening your soul. And when you finally cross that spiritual threshold, you will understand why it had to be this intense. You're fighting silent battles right now, battles no one knows about, battles that happen in your mind, your heart, your private moments, and yet you're still standing. That alone proves who you are. You are chosen, you are marked, you are protected, you are unstoppable. And this attack is the final one before your breakthrough. Say, I will not break. If you're fighting silent battles, you've been noticing it, haven't you? Repeating numbers, dreams that feel real, random messages that hit your soul. You keep seeing patterns you can't explain. It started small, a number flashing on your phone, a word that keeps appearing, a dream that comes back again and again. But lately, these signs have become louder, stronger, more frequent. At first, you thought it was coincidence. Then you thought it was your imagination. But now, you know it's something deeper. You feel it. You sense it. Your spirit recognizes it. God is signaling, I am with you. I am guiding you. I am preparing you. These signs are not random. They are not accidental. They are not illusions. They are synchronicities. Divine alignments created to catch your attention and awaken your spirit. You see 111, 222, 444, or 555 at the perfect moment. You hear a stranger say exactly what you prayed about last night. You stumble across songs, words, quotes that speak directly to your situation. You might walk past a billboard, and the message hits your heart so hard that you feel like someone placed it there for you. And guess what? They did. The universe is talking. Your angels are guiding. Your intuition is awakening. Your destiny is whispering. You are receiving spiritual notifications. Most people ignore them. Most people are numb. Most people are spiritually asleep. But you are noticing them. And that alone means your consciousness is rising. This is the fourth miracle sign, synchronicity. When God is preparing you for elevation, He starts aligning your inner world with your outer world. He speaks in dreams. He confirms through numbers. He warns through intuition. He comforts through signs. Every chosen one experiences this moment, a phase where the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds becomes thinner. You stop feeling alone. You stop feeling lost. You stop feeling disconnected. Because it becomes clear, something is guiding you. Your dreams become messages. Your feelings become warnings. Your emotions become maps. Your intuition becomes your voice of truth. You feel spiritually hyper-aware, like you can suddenly see what others cannot. You walk into a room and instantly sense its energy. You meet someone and instantly know their intentions. You feel danger before it arrives. You feel blessings before they manifest. You are tapping into divine frequency. And now, here's the twist that will shock you. But here's the twist. The signs will become stronger after this video, because awareness activates destiny. You are awakened now. You are paying attention. Your spirit is listening. Your intuition is open. And once you become aware, the universe increases the volume. You will start seeing more patterns, more symbols, more dreams, more confirmations. You will see numbers that align with your spirit. You will hear words that feel like answers. You will sense things long before they happen. You are entering a season where God communicates directly with you. This is not wishful thinking. This is spiritual alignment. When your destiny is close, your signs accelerate. When your frequency rises, your synchronicities increase. When your life is about to shift, your spirit starts receiving signals at full speed. You are not imagining this. You are not overthinking. You are not crazy. You are awakening. You are being prepared, protected, guided. And the signs that have been appearing around you are divine proof that you are exactly where you need to be. These synchronicities are your roadmap, your compass, your co-confirmation. You don't need to fear the unknown when the universe is lighting your path step by step. This is your spiritual GPS. And if you've been seeing signs, symbols, patterns, numbers, messages, then hear me clearly. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Your transformation is already unfolding. Your destiny is aligning as you watch this. The signs are not just signs. They are instructions. And now that you are aware, you will notice even more. What signs have you been seeing? Drop 3 of them. Something inside you has shifted, hasn't it? You're no longer attracted to the old version of you. The things that once excited you feel empty now. The habits you used to cling to feel meaningless. The people who once entertained you no longer connect with your soul. You're craving something deeper. You crave growth. You crave peace. You crave purpose. And it's happening fast. Sometimes overnight. Sometimes in a single moment. Sometimes after a silent breakdown that no one saw. You wake up and think, I can't live the way I used to. I can't keep repeating these cycles. I can't stay stuck in the same energy. Your mindset is shifting. Your priorities are changing. Your spirit is transforming. You're realizing you don't want drama. You want clarity. You don't want noise. You want alignment. You don't want temporary people. You want divine connections. You stop chasing people. You start chasing destiny. You stop begging for love. You start building your self-worth. You stop forcing situations. You start trusting divine timing. You stop tolerating disrespect. You start protecting your energy. You stop trying to fit in. You start growing into who you're meant to be. This isn't a small change. This is a spiritual upgrade. You're not becoming a new person. You're uncovering who you've always been. You're stepping out of survival mode. You're stepping into purpose mode. You're no longer fueled by fear. You're fueled by vision. You're no longer held back by insecurity. You're guided by inner truth. You're no longer chasing validation. You're becoming self-aligned. This shift feels sudden, but this transformation has been building for years. All the heartbreaks, all the disappointments, all the losses, all the lessons, they brought you here. They cracked your old shell so your spirit could expand. You outgrew the version of you that settled. You outgrew the version of you that stayed small. You outgrew the version of you that needed permission. And now, you've stepped into a mindset your past self prayed for. You're becoming wiser, stronger, more aware, more disciplined, more intuitive. You're seeing people clearly. You're seeing yourself clearly. You're seeing your purpose clearly. This is not a coincidence. This is not random. This is not just maturity. This shift is not from you. It's God. It's divine intervention. It's spiritual rewiring. This upgrade, this new mindset, this sudden clarity, is God adjusting your frequency to match the miracle that's coming. You couldn't step into your next chapter with your old mind. You couldn't receive a blessing with a broken identity. You couldn't handle elevation with old patterns. So God changed your thinking. He transformed your desires. He purified your intuition. He reset your spirit. He made you lose interest in what drains you. He made you crave what grows you. He made you detach from what limits you. He made you rise above what hurt you. This is not the death of your old self. It's the birth of your true self. You're stepping into a version of you that is aligned with abundance, prepared for miracles, and ready for everything you once dreamed of. And this inner upgrade is your greatest sign. It means your breakthrough isn't far. It's close, very close. Right, I'm leveling up if this is happening to you. You've been searching for answers. You've been praying for clarity. You've been asking for a sign that all your pain, all your struggle, all your waiting was not in vain. And then suddenly, it happens. A message hits your heart. A word reaches your soul. A moment of clarity strikes like lightning. It doesn't feel like coincidence. It doesn't feel random. It feels intentional, personal, divinely timed. And in that moment, your entire spirit whispers one truth. This was meant for you. You know that feeling. The sudden chill in your body, the pressure in your chest, the tear that forms without warning. That's not emotion. That's recognition. That's your soul remembering something your mind forgot. That God has been guiding you the whole time. You've been looking for confirmation, and it keeps showing up in ways that shock you. A stranger says the exact words you needed. A video appears at the perfect moment. A phrase hits your heart so hard, you pause. You dream the same message again and again. And deep down, you know, these aren't signs you're imagining. They're answers you've been waiting for. They're reminders from the divine. You are not alone. I see you. I hear you. I am guiding you. You didn't find it by luck. You didn't stumble here by chance. Your spirit was brought here. This message reached you because your season is changing. You asked for proof. This is it. You asked for clarity. This is it. You asked for a sign that your breakthrough is real. This is it. But here's the final twist. If you're hearing this, your breakthrough isn't coming. It's already in motion. Things are shifting behind the scenes. Doors are opening that you cannot yet see. People, opportunities, blessings are being aligned with your name on them. The confirmation you just received is not a promise of the future. It's evidence of the present. You are not entering your upgrade. You are already in it. The final signal is not a warning. It's a celebration. You've crossed the spiritual threshold. Your elevation has begun. Now breathe, receive, and step into the life that's unfolding for you. Comment, I accept my upgrade 5 times to claim it. You are chosen. You are protected. You are guided. November 29th marks the opening of a spiritual door, one only a few souls are allowed to walk through. And you have been selected.